Jack, we've seen the photos of you as a young boy and all your Dodgers gear, so how special is this to now be a part of this organization?
You know, it's one of those things that's slowly starting to settle in or sink in. Like, you know, it didn't really sink in until I got on the phone with my mom yesterday, and she brought up some things and just how cool it is and how special it is. Everybody, I think, deep down wants to play for their hometown team, and then you know, getting the opportunity to is just special. And then just being a part of this organization, how good this team is, and how good they've been for years is just special.
How closely were you following the news? Did it seem like this could be real?
I mean, you hear everything that's going on. You can't avoid it as much as you want to. I tried to avoid it a little bit more last year when things were going on. But you knew it was a possibility, but you never know until it's done.
How did you find out, and sort of how the last 24 hours sort of played out for you?
There's a lot of sitting and waiting. You know, I was supposed to pitch on Monday, and they scratched it, and we're like, hey, you're going to pitch in a couple days, and we'll see what happens. And you just kind of sit around and wait, and you have conversations with different people. Everybody wants to know something, and you know, and then you get a quick phone call from your agent, and you know, you hear the news, and then you know, you shake hands with you know, our manager AJ stuck around. We were just kind of hanging out in the locker room and shake hands with him, get some hugs with some people, and then you know, you just move on, figure out what's next.
When you're going through the last couple of days, like obviously you were kind of linked to this too with some others. Like, were you hoping that this was where you'd end up, or like how did you just kind of view that as you were waiting to see how it was going to play out?
You know, it's hard to hope in like, you know, like, oh, I want to hope for this or hope for that. It's part of the business of the game, and you kind of end up where you end up. But I'm happy to be here, stoked to be here, stoked to be a part of this team.
I don't know if you saw the report yesterday about the Yankees apparently had a trade for you that got Nick's work. Did you hear anything about that yesterday? And just generally, how has your back felt since you last got treatment on it a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, all I know is I feel great. Like I felt great since we got back from the break, and even right before that. Like, I felt great, and I've just been ready to pitch and pretty anxious about, like, you know, just wanting to get out there again. I pitched a week ago, and you know, getting scratched. Like, I understand it as part of it, and I'm just looking forward to taking it out again.
So you didn't hear about like the Yankees part of that yesterday?
I just know that I feel good. I'm ready to go.
What has worked so well for you this year, and sort of getting back to sort of who you were before?
You know, mentally you make some changes, and physically you make some changes in the way that, you know, we dove into some things. My you know, close group, we dove into some things about the way I was moving and fixing some of that. And just those changes made the ball come out better, and then my stuff moved better. And then once I signed with Detroit, we just kind of worked on the same things. And then you know, mentally just being in a better place, and you know, having more confidence and trusting your stuff is just one of those things that's really important.
You know when you're going to pitch?
I mean, if it hasn't been told to you, I can't tell you guys. So I know I'm pitching, but I'll let them put that out there. Yeah, I won't say it.
This team has been pretty honest about feeling they needed a frontline starter to kind of put them over the top in October. How do you feel about expectations, pressure like that?
It's fun. You want those expectations. You want to be a part of that. You want to be a part of a team that has those expectations, and that's what I came up with in St. Louis, of expecting to win, wanting to win, being a part of that. And you know, if they bring me in for that, and you know, hopefully I can contribute to, you know, in as many ways as possible.
Thank you.
You guys.
So Friday, huh?
I got nothing for you guys. All I got is I'm ready to go.